The Gaylord Texan Resort, well, they definitely know how to keep it festive. They even set up a snow tubing hill in the middle of a conference room, blown fresh every morning, making 8 lanes of pure tubing adrenaline. And to think, I was always told to calm down inside of hotels. Well, we're blowing that rule out of the water. And then beyond the snow, Gaylord Texan also has ice. Okay, we're about to step into the ice exhibit, which is kept at a frigid 9 degrees, meaning that this parka is your only hope to survive. Okay, I'm just kidding. But 9 degrees is really cold. So let's go check it out. Now, what could be worth hanging out in 9 degrees for? The answer, this. Every year, 40 artists from northern China come here to Grapevine. They work for 30 days, 24 hours a day, with 2 million pounds of ice to create this exhibit. And it's worth every chisel and chainsaw. Wow. It doesn't even look like ice. It looks like big frosted cookies. So each one of these sculptures is made up of smaller blocks of ice. And you wonder, how do they hold them together? Well, the answer is more ice. Here at 9 degrees, ice freezes so fast that they can actually slather it on and then use it like cement. Put the other block on top, before you know it, it's frozen and you can build an entire wall. Check it out. It's a sugar plum ferry slide with candy cane lanes made completely out of ice. Now, if an ice slide doesn't demand to be ridden, then I don't know what does. And one really cool thing is that the experience changes every year because the sculptures change. This year, look around, we're in the Big Apple. Look here, the Brooklyn Bridge, and then the Guggenheim. And if you look closely, you'll notice they use 3 different kinds of ice to create these sculptures. There's colored ice, frosted ice, and then clear ice, which is actually the hardest to create because you have to cool it and freeze it at a very slow pace to allow all the oxygen to escape. So you're left with that perfect crystal clear block. And the only ice sculpture that's consistent every year is the one dedicated to the true meaning of Christmas, the birth of Christ. As shepherds watched their flocks by night, and Mary and Joseph welcomed the Savior of the world. This is perhaps the coolest nativity I've ever seen, and definitely the most important part of Christmas. And while we didn't realize it in the darkness of the ice exhibit, the sun has now set on the Gaylord Texan, which is when this place truly comes alive. With as much detail that goes into ice, it is equally matched here in the atrium. A 54-foot tall Christmas tree, over 15,000 ornaments, and 1.5 million twinkling lights. It's true. Count them.